Excuse me.
Just resting my eyes.
You're...
Eli, go.
Welcome and bienvenue. Welcome.
We know you for your roles in Cabaret, The Good Wife, numerous Hollywood films. At what point did you decide you wanted to be an actor?
Initially, I didn't realise you could be an actor. I didn't quite, I just liked, it was something I liked, I knew I was quite good at. And then I realised, a couple of years later that when I'd done a bit more of it, that it might be a good thing for me to do. And it was also, an escape to get away from my father and to get, because if I wanted to do it, to go to drama school, I'd have to go far away to Glasgow. It wouldn't be something I could just study nearby.
You're in Australia right now to talk about your memoir, Not My Father's Son, at the Sydney Writers' Festival. Why did you write this book?
I'd sort of been toying with the idea of writing something more about my life and sort of experiences I'd had and things I'd learned. So I was in that mode, and then all of a sudden in 2010, this summer of hell happened to me. I found out that my grandfather died playing Russian roulette, and my father told me I wasn't his son, all within a week. So when this happened to me, I thought, if I'm going to try and do something authentic and truthful, then this should be it.
In your memoir, we learn about your father, who was quite violent and emotionally abusive and seemed to take a pleasure in assigning you and your brother these impossible tasks and then beating you if you failed. How hard was it for you to write about these memories?
It was hard. I think initially I survived because for some reason, I understood that my father was wrong. I think perhaps because my mum was so supportive. My father told me I was really worthless and nothing, and my mum told me I was precious, and so I didn't believe either of them.
How do you think your childhood prepared you for a career as an actor?
I certainly have a lot of access to darkness and despair. And I write in the book about how I realised that dealing with my father was kind of the beginning of my studies of acting, and that having to sort of understand the mood he was in, sense the atmosphere, suppress my emotions,